to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. Yes, I have a different chair, but I still have my Afghan that my grandma made on my chair. Rocking chair. I love my rocking chair. I love to sit in my rocking chair even though it squeaks and makes awful noises. But it just doesn't really fit in here. I'm afraid I'm going to lean back or something like that and it's going to ding my wall or knock something off. So I grabbed one of these chairs that we got a few years back. Kind of a vintage type looking chair. But anyway, I thought what I would do today down in the craft room is go over my 2021 goals and give you my 2022 goals. Now, I had completely forgotten that I made goals for 2021 until a friend brought it up that YouTube suggested she watch my video for my 2021 goals. I didn't remember what they were, and I had no clue where I'd even written them down. They're probably on my iPhone, wherever that's at. But anyway, I had to go rewatch my video to see what they were. So if you had forgotten about them as well, I had mentioned that things were going to be happening to I can't even read my own writing. Things happening to, I don't know what that says. Just disregard that. But anyway, one of my goals was to expand my knitting skills, which I think I kind of did that last year a little bit, not a whole lot. I did have quarterly goals, which I will get to that in just a minute. But I think I did quite a bit of actual hand knitting, not knitting machine knitting. I think I did pretty good on that one, considering I forgot I even had goals. Number 2 was make and donate to a local nursing home. And I was saying no shawls, lapgans, walker caddies, etc. I kind of got distracted with that when I was asked to make hats for the preschool again. But I did donate a grocery bag full of items, which they were not that type of items. They were like purses and bags and doilies and just random things. I did a video about that a couple days ago, week ago, something like that. So I kind of did that, but kind of not. Goal number 3 was to recycle sweaters and other fibers like newspapers and paper bags, or not paper bags, plastic bags. I didn't even do that at all. I started with the newspaper and I don't even know where that project went. Anyway, it wasn't going real well for me anyway. Goal number 4 was new blog and sell things on my new blog. My new blog, I did all right. I did post there quite a bit, except for here towards the end of last year. I didn't put anything at all in December, I don't believe. I did try to sell things on my blog, and that just went over like a lead balloon. It did not happen. It did not work. So that one was kind of a fail. And if you happen to go to the link, which is in all of last year's videos, that goes nowhere because I did not renew the domain. I did save the important posts, which were my yarn related videos that I felt were important, like the 100 hats and the different how-tos and instructions that I wrote out for different things that I had made, and I think that's about it. But anyway, I did save those. They are online and available should I decide to go ahead and pursue the blogging part again. I don't know whether I'll do that or not. And my first quarter goal, which like I said I was going to do a different goal each quarter and try to accomplish it. I said I was going to finish the rectangle granny, which I do believe at the end of the first quarter I might have done an ape date, and I stated that as far as I was concerned it was done. I was tired of working on it. However, I did pull it out the end of this year, or the end of last year, and I added a few more rows around on it because I was giving it as a gift to my oldest son for Christmas, and he loves it. His cat loves it too. Kitty cat likes to snuggle on the blanket with him. And the other first quarter goal was to knit a washcloth, actually following a pattern, which I did accomplish that. It's up there. Let me grab it real quick and I will show you that project. Okay, this is the one that I did. I don't know which is the right side and which is the wrong side, but I don't know if you guys remember that. There are boo-boos in that, but I did actually follow a pattern and knit this washcloth. I think it took me forever, but I did accomplish it, and I'm really proud of it. It looks really cool. I think it's called like All Washed Up or something like that, and you can look back in last year's videos, probably towards the first part of the year, where I did this and actually showed it to you guys finished. So that's what I had for 2021. I'm going to say total flop. Except for a few things. I did actually pretty good on those. And since everybody has goals for the new year, my main goal for 2022 is to make things I enjoy. If I don't like it, I'm going to frog it. If I do like it, I'm going to finish it. End of conversation. I think that's pretty much the way my nose itches. Goodness. Anything should be. If you make things that you enjoy making. To add on to that, I am going to continue getting the Mary Maxim Knit Club of the Month as long as I have the finances to do so. That does run about $26 a month, I think. $25, $26, $27 a month. And with those, if you watched my video on that back in December, I think it was, November, the reason I did it is because I want to learn to knit better, to expand my knitting skills. And I figured that was one way, that was an easy way to do it, because it comes with a pattern, it comes with instructions, and it comes with all the yarn that you will need to make the project. So therefore I don't have to wonder if the yarn that I have will work for the yarn that the pattern calls for, or do I have enough of that yarn. I wouldn't necessarily have to go out and buy yarn because I'm not readily accessible to a place that sells yarn. It's an hour away. So I mean, that was my solution to that goal that I want to do. I want to expand my knitting. I do still have that shawl back there, calling it my newspaper shawl because I got the gray colors. It is back there. I have not worked on it in a few weeks. Things have just been too busy over the holidays, but I do want to get back into that, and I do want to finish it. So my other goals is definitely the 100 hats for the preschool for next year when they need them, because it's getting cold enough. And my teacher friend that goes to my church, that is a para for a local preschool, said that she was probably going to take the hats. I think they went back to school this week for the preschool, but since it's getting colder and I'm guessing we have another storm coming through, but haven't seen any notifications, but she was going to take the hats to school and hand them out. So I need more hats for next year. I've thought about also doing scarves, but that is not a real high top priority for this. It's just the hats is what I'm focusing on for the preschools. The lady that I gave the donations to take to the local nursing home, she's not the activity director, she's just one of the nurses aides, something like that, there at the local nursing home. But after she got the donation, she came down and she asked me, because she's one of our gamers' wives, and she came and asked me, she goes, do you think you and your yarny friends could make walker caddies? I'm like, probably. So I'm sure we can come up with something, because they are needing, especially walker caddies for their residents, and it was going to cost them several $1,000s to just get what they needed for their current residents that live there, I guess. I don't know. She didn't go into specifics, but she said it was going to be a lot of money to get walker caddies. So I told her that I would work on that, at least get them some. And I'm opening it up to you guys for the walker caddies. If you would like to send me Walker caddies, you don't have to send a lot, just 1 or 2. If you want to do that, if you're able to do that, I will gladly add them to my donation and give them to the local nursing home. If you would like more information on that nursing home, just message me. My email should be in my about on my channel page, and I will gladly give you the information for the local nursing home. So, and I'm not saying you have to. You can also check locally, check with your local nursing homes or whatever if you want to do something like that and can't afford to mail or send anything. I'm cool with that. And also, talking to my mother-in-law, she also used to work there several years ago, and she said that they were always needing lap blankets and shawls and stuff like that. And I'm like, really? I thought that's what everybody donated, but I guess not. So Walker caddies, I don't know about the lap blankets and the shawls, but we'll see. But definitely try to make some Walker caddies. Definitely for sure the 100 hats. And like I said earlier, continue to practice and working on my knitting skills. So there you have it. That's how I kind of sort of miserably failed for 2021, and not a lot of exciting for 2022. Pretty much just the same thing as I was doing it last year. I especially want to work on things that I enjoy. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room, and check back with me right here for my next video.